Waking up in the mornings is probably one of the hardest parts about my day. In this video here, you'll see me rub my hands together to create some warmth and then put them over my eyes. And as I'm doing this, I'm opening my eyes and moving my eyes up and down, left, right, all around clockwise and all around counterclockwise. This is something that I learned through my Tai Chi instructor named B. She also helps to teach reflexology, and she said that this is something that she uses in the mornings to kind of help get the sleep and the tiredness and the dryness out of her eyes, and I found that it's definitely very helpful for me too. Getting up in the mornings is definitely hard on the days that I feel like I can put it off. I can sleep in a little bit longer and still everything done that I need to get done, but I know that since I set the intention for myself the night before to get up at this time, it's more of a time to prove to myself that I can follow through with what I told myself that I would do than just to wake up early and get everything that I need to done. To even get out of bed, I use a yoga tool where I wiggle my fingers and my toes and I slowly start to bring life back into my body so I can climb out of bed and start some of my morning stretches. You'll see the few short stretches that I do here just to start to get more movement into my body. I'm still very tired by this point, and I'm just trying to take things really slow and really feel into the points of my body that need the most attention, the parts of my body that have a lot of tension and a lot of soreness. I don't do this for any set number of repetitions by this point. It's just until I feel good. I try to kind of start from my head and slowly work my way down, but I don't take too much time making sure to stretch everything. This is just a period of my morning where I just try to get some more energy and some more life back into my body without the need for coffee. So what even is a mindset? Well, your mindset is your thoughts and your feelings right now, and your mindset has a lot to do with the environment that you create for yourself, as well as the triggers that are always going to be going on around you. Well, you're able to limit some of the triggers in your life, like walking away from bad situations or bad work environments or whatever else. We still have to be members of this community and this society in some sort of way. And because of that, we have to be mindful about where our mindset is when we are experiencing all of the triggers in this world. So one of the parts of my morning that I try to come into more of a focus of is just where my mindset is. Usually it's not great in the mornings. Usually there's a lot of anxious thoughts, a lot of hard feelings about just kind of usually the last few weeks and any issues that I've been kind of going through, both personally and then through work and then through my business. This is definitely the period of my day where I mentally feel the weakest. And so I try to incorporate more activities in my morning that allow me to have a sense of confidence, a sense of peace. And after I'm done stretching, I typically go and I'll journal for a little bit. And part of my journaling process is talking about things that I am grateful for. During different points of my day, especially when I realize that I'm not having a great mindset, coming back to the things that I'm experiencing right here and now that I can be grateful for has been an amazing tool to kind of get me out of some rough mindsets. There's periods of my time where work is kind of going a little bit crazy and I feel super overwhelmed, and then all of my self-doubt of like, oh my gosh, I'm not even cut out to be doing this and using this as a part of my life, typically come back then too. And being able to just hold up 10 fingers and slowly count down to all the things that I'm grateful for around me help me connect more with my present self, as well as help me begin to change my mindset. But it's only through the act of being more mindful about where my thoughts and my feelings are that I'm able to have control over my mindset, because I'm able to actually notice when my mind shifts to a mindset that I don't want in my life. Typically, I'm able to notice it first just through my feelings. I'll feel really, really anxious. There's times where it's like more of an excited anxious, which is usually kind of towards the top of my stomach and more on like the right side. But when I'm feeling more down on myself and I'm feeling more upset, I notice that my anxiety kind of resides more at the bottom of my stomach and more on the left side. As I finish up my morning stretches, I try to just incorporate some really quick activities that'll just kind of help increase my heart rate, get my muscles moving a little bit more so that I'm able to actually move and walk around and feel good throughout my day. So you'll see me do some sit-ups, some squats, and some push-ups here. And that's also helping me get prepared so that I can put on some socks and shoes and go for a morning walk. A really big part of my mindful journey and a part of my mindset journey is every time that I feel like I take a good step forward and I make a lot of good progress, typically some huge trigger will come up, telling me all the reasons that I'm not good enough, telling me all the reasons that the people around me don't love me, don't appreciate me, don't care for me. And it's during those big moments that I usually will fall back into some of my old patterns, some of my old routines, some of my old reactions. And it's really difficult in this process to be more aware of your mindset and still have a lot of the same reactions during kind of peak moments of my emotional journey. But I've noticed that as I continue on, I really take those reactions to heart a lot more now. And because of that, I'm able to make a much greater change in my life. And it's because I'm willing to make that change. I think that my reactions hurt me so much more now than they did before. And it's difficult because I expected this to be an easier journey. I expected this journey to just be like, oh yeah, I'm working on my mindset and it's gotten so much better, and it has gotten so much better. But during the points where I feel like I've done my best in every way that I can and something else is thrown onto it, it is difficult to see me express some of the negative reactions that I used to have. And I notice the ways that it impacts my relationships more with my family, and I notice how much those reactions influence my mindset over the next course of the few days. It really depletes my confidence, and I think that the more I'm able to see and recognize how these reactions influence my mindset, the more upset and emotional I get, the more willing to actually make changes and to not want those bad emotions in my life as much anymore, and to continue to use that as a tool to get better, instead of using it as an excuse to say that I haven't changed, and that I am the same. So I hope this gave you some clarity of just what a mindset kind of looks like, some of the hard changes that'll be taking place over the next few years of your life as you learn to be more mindful and incorporate a mindset change into your life as well. Let me know what questions you have. I'm super thankful that you're here with me on this journey, and I will see you guys next time.